Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, guys? It is Levi from the Sea and Anchor podcast coming back with another episode solo this time, not with my co host Ryan. He's been unable to record, and I said, fuck it. I'm going to record solo. Right? It's not going to be a very long video. Not long at all. Actually, it's probably not going to be longer than 15 minutes. So I don't even think it's going to be that long. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm a gamer. I'm a nerd. I I just I love video games. Right? I'm a nerd. Fuck it. I love video games. Would you guys like to see video game content? A 1v5 clutch in Siege, a last second defuse in Valorant. Like, what are the ideas kicking around? Cause I play a very a large spectrum of games. Not as much so PC, but I will. Right, obviously, that's why I'm talking about it. Like, do you guys want to see Rust? Do you guys want to see Valorant, Siege, Call of Duty? Like, these are the things I need to know so that I know. Oh, I'm gonna record Valorant on Monday, Call of Duty on Thursday, record the podcast Saturday. Next week on Monday, I do a Rust video. Like, I'm trying to be more productive on the channel. I'm trying to think of ideas, what people will like, what they won't like. And, yeah, I'm really excited to start recording individual games. Like, do you guys want to see live commentaries on Valorant, competitive games? I'm not a very high rank. I'm a bronze 1, I think. Almost fucking iron 3 now. Have to be into ranked, honestly. I was silver 3, almost gold 1. And I got D-ranked all the way to iron 2, worked my way up to bronze 2, and now I'm back down to bronze 1. It's been a rough season, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough season. But Valorant is like my main game right now, right? It's what I play the most, it's what I love to play, it's what I look forward to playing. But I will play Minecraft, Rust, Ark, Cyberpunk, GTA, different, like, just start naming them off the list of games you would like to watch me play, and I'll play them. As simple as that. I will find a way to play them at some point, and make videos on them, and just really kind of fill this whole content creation out. I don't. I have a dream of where I want to take it. Right, I've had the dream since I was a little kid. Playing Modern Warfare 3 all night, not wanting to go to school the next morning. Getting all the ARs gold and stuff like that. So I know where I want to take this. Right? This is me just kind of talking about the future of where I want this channel to eventually end up. The Sea and Anchor podcast started out as an idea. I was in the Navy. We have a thing called Sea and Anchor Detail. Just picking the anchor up, setting it down, obviously. And it means so much more to me than just me turning on the camera and talking, right? It's a form of art to me, right? I get on here, I crack jokes, precisely, it's an art for me. You're creating art in your own vision of what you want it to be. So basically, how I'm trying to describe of what I want to take the channel is, I want it to be the biggest, not just podcasts, right? I wanted it to be the biggest community that any platform of any size has ever seen. I want people from all over the world to be able to connect through my channel. I've seen this. I've had the dream. question is, how will I get it there, and where are my stepping stones, right? That shit you gotta figure out yourself, which is, haha, why I'm recording this video right now, to find out what my early viewers want to see, what will make it grow, like, because you best believe my first 100 subscribers to this YouTube channel, I will look out for if I ever got to the point where I'm so fucking big, right? I'm everywhere. I would look out for them. Fuck it. First 1,000. If you screenshot and your name is next, it's part of, you know, the 1, 2, 3 subscribers I have right now, if any. You know, I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't want to, right? I just, here's why I say I don't want to. I know it's not a high number, so why even look at it? If that makes sense. Here's how I think about it in my head, right? I have a set number I want to see. And the way my brain works is, oh, you're not getting the results that you want right off the rip, on to the next. That's not what this can be. I have to nurse it. I have to be consistent, and I have to just figure it out. I have to figure it out. And that's not what I like to do. I like to just see results instantly. I like to see results, right? Because everything I've ever done, I was naturally good at. Video games, naturally good, like above average player. I'm not saying I was the best of the best by any means, but I was definitely above average player. Football, was never once sat on the bench. I was a starter on both sides of the ball every year that I played. Wrestling, same thing. Naturally picked it up, was just a natural athlete in high school. So when I put my mind to something, right, like, it's all I can think about. It hinders me. And I mean that in the way of a job, right? Let's say I get a job for the town of Strasburg. And I put in 40 hours a week. I'm exhausted by the time I get home from work. I'm going to have no motivation to create what I want this channel to be, what my passion is. And because, like, I can say I want to do this, right? But when it comes to the motivation to actually do it, especially after a working day, it's definitely not first priority, and that's my problem. That, you know, I recognize that's my problem. I recognize that I have to live, breathe, and die for this channel for it to be successful. And, you know, I plan on making that step very, very soon. I thought someone was trying to walk in here. Anyway, excuse me. That's where I plan to take it, right? Is to have this channel be my baby. But in order to get it there, it all comes here. Right? I can think of an idea, but I don't have the sponsors to fund it. Because it could be an absolute banger of a video. It can blow the fuck up. It can blow me up. But because I don't have the funds to make it, I get stuck in, oh, well, what can I do with the money I have now? Well, honestly, nothing. I can't do anything. You know, I got bills to pay. I'm a 20-year-old man. I have priorities. I have to get this done. I have to do this. I have to do that. I'm not this 16-year-old living in his mom's house who can fucking go to school from 7 to 3 and live stream 3 to 10. I can't. I'm physically unable to do that. I would love to. I would. You guys have no idea how much happier of a person I could be if I could wake up 10 a.m. fucking wake up off this air mattress. First off, fuck this air mattress. I sleep on an air mattress, I know. at my mom's house at 20 years old. I'm pathetic, I know. But I would love to just wake up, hop on, live stream, and not even be big, man. Like, not like, yes, I have the vision to be the biggest community on any platform. Yes, it's all, that vision's always going to be there. Everyone wants to be better than what they were yesterday, right? It's just natural human nature. So no, why not aim for the absolute best, even though I might not ever get it. But if I was to just wake up and live stream and be able to self-sustain myself, I would be 10 times a happier person than what I am right now. I'm a fuck up, man. I am a fuck up. Everything I touch, I fuck it up. Past relationships on me, my anger issues, the putting video games and sports ahead of people because I was just so focused on them. The Navy, I joined the Navy. Got 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you're out. Right? Fucked it up. Got a job at Walmart. Fucked it up. I am a fuck up. Bought basically a brand new car. It's not even drivable right now. Broken windshield, can't change gears. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. Lost my driver's license. Just got it back, actually. But I lost that. Right? When I say I lost it, I didn't physically lose the little card that you get. No, it was suspended. Just everything, man. And I'm seeing a continuous pattern in my life since I can fucking remember. I've always been a fuck up. I was an uh-oh child. Whoops. Didn't mean to have him. But he's here. Right? I've been a fuck up my whole life. But the one thing I've never fucked up on, the one thing is this: content creation. Video games in general. I've always been the consistently good player in every game I touch. I've always been the dude that can never get enough. I've never fucked up video games for myself. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, maybe that's why I'm so passionate about it. Wait, what if I fuck up in video games? What happens then? Will I just never play again? Will I fall out of love for it? It's impossible. I can't. It's the only thing that's consistently been in my life since I was 8 years old. Since my parents got divorced, I substitute a father figure for video games. At the time, me and my father are very close now. We were very good. We're on very good terms. But at the time, that was my scapegoat. That was my happy place. You looked at me and you thought I was a happy kid. I wasn't. Man, I fucking wasn't. Still not. I struggle every day to get up. Put on the Levi Miller face, which is smiles all around. No. It's not how I feel. Right? I feel like a fuck up 24/7. Everything I touch fucks up. My relationship with the girl that I love deeply fucked it up. She's on her last straw from leaving me. Right? It took a lot to convince her not to. So it's just like these little things that I could just critique and touch up. And I can't. I always fall back to who I was. I get clean. I get clean for 30 days. Right? I can piss clean. One night, I'm battling my own thoughts. I take a dab. The next day, I get an interview. A call about an interview for the job that I wanted, but I needed to pass a piss test. I held out for 42 days. On the 43rd day, I smoked. On the 44th day, I got a job interview for the dream job that I wanted. I consistently fuck up, right? And I'm not making this to pity him, pity Levi. No, I'm simply saying I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve right now, and I'm just projecting it to the world. Right? I figure if I can be real for a couple minutes, then people will respect it and maybe enjoy the content. So that's what the mindset was going into this, right? Was to just be my true self. And I sit here every day, man. And it's hard to talk about, right? Us guys, we're not told to show emotion, especially me. Don't let them know they hurt you. That's what I was always told. Don't let them know. Hide that shit. Do it in private. Man, no. Fuck that. People should know when you're fucking hurting. Because then you get good at hiding it, and you hide it so well you hide it from yourself. And that's what I've been doing, man. I've been hiding this pain since I was 8 years old. I just push it deeper. And I outburst in anger, causing harm to my relationships, to the people that I love. Right? It's hard. Life's hard. There's no map to life. You just wake up here one day. You get an 18-year free trial, and then when you turn 18, it's fucking swim or sink. Sink or swim. Which one's it gonna be? You gonna be the one that fucking sinks, crumbles, ends up on the sidewalk with a needle in their arm? Or are you gonna swim? And then you're gonna outswim everyone else that's swimming. I feel like I've been swimming with a fucking 20-pound anchor on my foot my whole life. And still, I've been able to accomplish so many great things. And I should be truly happy about the little things that I have, but right, I can't. I always want more. I'm never satisfied. Oh, Levi, you came out and you wrestled great and you got 3rd place. You should be happy. You should be proud. Yeah, but the dude in 1st place barely beat me. That should be me. That's always been my mindset, man. I did good, but there was never a moment where I went, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of what I did here. Right? The only time I can sit there and say, I'm proud of what I've done and what I've accomplished was the day I graduated boot camp. I can honestly say I was so fucking happy. Right? But I was happy for the wrong reasons. I wasn't happy because I passed boot camp. I didn't do it for me. Right? You hear people You know, everyone's got a different story to why they went to boot camp and why they joined the military. Most of them's like for my kids, for my wife, or this or that. You know. And then you get to thinking, well, why am I here? And I answered that question when I was in boot camp. I'll never forget it. January 17th at 02. 02, just got relieved off watch. Yeah, just got relieved off watch. And I take off my recruit cap, untie my boots, I gave him some quick shine. You guys know what I'm talking about, that little foam shit. Throw that shit on. Laid in my rack, and I asked myself that night, January 17th, 02 o'clock in the morning. I said, why am I here? Why am I going through all of this right now? It's fucking in the negatives outside. I shine my shoes every day. I wake up, crack of dawn. I clean. I march. Why am I doing this? Why do I feel the need to stay? And I got one answer from myself that night. To prove everyone that you're not a fuck up. That was the only reason why I was truly there. It wasn't to serve for the greater good of the country. It wasn't to put food on the table for my future kids. It wasn't to retire at 20 after 20 years. It was to prove to everyone that I was not a fuck up. And a year later, I proved everyone right. Oh, Levi fucked up. He's out of the Navy. Saw that coming. Proved him right. Man, you know how fucking hurt I was? You know how much that shit still hurts? To have to look your parents in the eye and go, I'm out of the Navy. I'm getting out. Why? Right? And you have this moment when they ask why. It feels like an eternity. But you have this moment of clarity. Right? And that moment, in that moment, you tend to come to the truth for yourself. Why was I getting out of the military? I was in for the wrong reasons, man. I was in not to better myself, not to better my future, but to just prove people wrong. Think about how that sounds. You're making all these sacrifices to prove what other people think about you. At the cost of your mental health. At the cost of your physical health. My hearing still fucked. My knees still bad. And it will be for the rest of my life. Just to change how people think about me. And I talk to myself, well, in the final days to leaving the Whidbey Island. You know, I got my dad telling me how disappointed he is. I got my mom telling me how disappointed and pissed off she is. I got my stepdad saying how disappointed he is. My whole family told me how disappointed they were. Right? And I'm already disappointed in myself for getting out. I'm already beating myself up. And to have someone that you trust and love so much as your parents tell you just how disappointed they are, and you know for 100% fact that you're the cause of it, right? It's not a mixture of other things. It's literally just you. It makes you not want to be their 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 son no more. Not because they're mad and disappointed in you, but because you brought shame to them. They can no longer drive down the street and go, oh, that's Shannon Funkhauser and Adam Funkhauser. Their son is in the Navy. He's doing it. He's traveling the world. No, they can't. They go, oh, that's Shannon and Adam Funkhauser. Their son gave up. Right? So I'm dealing with that on top of other things that I will not go into on this podcast, because it simply brings shame, shame to him and shame to me. For the people that do know who I'm talking about, hopefully you can respect me on that one. But yeah, man, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm not gonna get all teary-eyed and shit on you. That's not what this podcast is. It's not what it was ever meant to be. I know I rambled off on a lot of different things. I don't think I had one complete fucking thought this whole time. So I probably won't even use this. But if you are seeing this, click that like button, click to subscribe, join the chain gang. That's what I'm calling you guys now, the chain gang. A little bit of sports reference with football and a little Navy reference in there too. To sum this little video up, or fuck, I'm just gonna call it an episode. To sum this episode up, guys, tell the people that you love them. And don't be afraid to turn your whole life upside down to benefit you. Right? I struggle every day based off one decision I made, but I still think, even now with all the new challenges, that it was the right decision. I do. With that being said, guys, thank you all for tuning in. If you watched the whole video, I appreciate you. Right? Join the chain gang, join the family. And we'll see you guys next time. Later.